What's up, viewers? This is the Masters403. Today, in case you don't remember, I once had a texture pack for 1.5.2, I guess. And then 1.6 came, and it was gone. I mean, you could still download it now if you wanted to, but I now offered you a resource pack for those of you with the 1.6, and it's back, better than ever, with a new language file for those who speak US English only, sadly. I could fix that in the future. That's right. New word. Yeah, some of the things in here have been replaced. I'll show you in a sec. And not to mention new sound effects and brand new textures. Wow, now this is going to be quite exciting. To begin, let's enter the options. I think you heard that beep, that's the menu button, you know. Yeah. So, normally it would say off, it says deactivated, and if it was activated, it says activated. See, iPhone mode is actually touchscreen mode, so you don't, in case you don't know. And if you set it if you set sensitivity at the lowest level, it says meh. At the highest, what in the world? Just put it at 102%. Video settings, graphic quality, best graphics, faster graphics, realistic lighting, which is basically smooth lighting. Minecraft in 3D is deactivated. Get out your 3D glasses. We're playing Minecraft in 3D. Just give it a sec. Alright, there we go. We got Minecraft in 3D, but okay, I was kidding. We're gonna play in 2D. Sorry, you 3D fans. The lightness instead of brightness, you know, messing around with English. Dark and scary. Dry and cheerful. We'll just keep it at dark and scary because it's cool. GUI scale, you know. What? Okay, I clicked on that too many times too quickly, you know. Okay, large. And why did I activate 3D mode? That was an accident. Automatic instead of auto. Way too small. There we go. Portal effect, and stuff like that. Head bob instead of, you know. And resource packs. Nothing new here. I just converted a bunch of text packs. This is something I just paused on. Then this is the one I'm using. Just so you know. Controls are not a big deal. Then we can go into multiplayer mode, for example. And there is a bunch of servers I have here available. Let's say you add a server. This is a default. Insert title here, IP address. Subscribe. Ooh, it's like subscriptions, huh? Or let's say you want to delete a server. Let's say, you know, delete. And say delete. I should want to subscribe. Sometime we'll miss you. Unsubscribe, but let's not do that. Because it's a good server and I hope they update. Alright, let's go into single player. So, this on texture pack showcase, or we can create a new world. Well, this didn't say new world, so like the Icecast. Say goodbye to the real world, like Chuck Norris. And you could do stuff like make it your own. With generate structures are activate deactivated. We'll just cancel world generation. Text pack showcase, or originally I was going to do texture pack reviews, but 1.6 came and, well, you get the idea. Let's go! Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of references in this texture pack, and I might change splashes soon. Have like custom splashes in it, that'll be cool. So, here's the resource pack testing world, so let's begin. Over here is the nether portal, and as you can hear, nothing new. So here's some stone brick, cracked stone, the chisel stone brick, cracked stone brick, mossy stone brick, original texture, stone brick, and an original stone texture, which was actually based off the stone slab texture. I just thought it was awesome and just made it dark like a boss. Grass is different. It's not. Dirt is the same, and grass has this little checkerboard thing on top. It's pretty cool. Oak wood, spruce wood. They're actually the original textures, just you know, used filters on them to make them look different. And they turned out really awesome. Bedrock, sponge, glass, nice little texture. Sandstone is the top texture in the default texture pack, usually, but it's on all sides. It looks really nice and smooth, so you got sandstone structures. This is a good resource pack for you. And unique clay texture, and black and white end stone, because the end is supposed to look black and white. May not show that to you, but just because. And cobblestone is actually been renamed rock, as you can see. And I'll show you other renamed blocks sooner. We got it. I'll make it. There we go. Set the time to 0. And moss stone is basically the same thing here, except the outlines are green. Now let's go on to the mineable minerals and the specified blocks. I should probably add a coal block to that one. There we go. And that's not new, by the way. So gold texture is this really sweet looking, it's the stone texture with a solid yellow default ore shape set. And then here's the thing, it looks, I just basically took the one from OCD and added a noise filter on it, so it looks real original. Same with all these other ones. And they're all solid colors, making it look real boss. And here is basically netherrack with white stuff, so it looks nice. And then this is the one that got changed. It's basically the same texture on all sides. And then let's go on to the wool textures. They're very simple, nice little. They actually look. I actually like them a lot. And it's really good stuff for stuff like redstoning. Now let's go on over to the nether blocks. So here is netherrack, glowstone. Those have not changed. And soul sand is black and white. And then here are the tree textures. The oak wood. It's sort of brighter than the original. And then they have this little cool swirl thing. See? Ah. And then spruce, sort of dark, and nothing new right there. And then this sort of looks brighter. That's because it's using the wood texture. Never mind. Brick texture is pretty new. None of these textures have changed here. Plant stuff, vegetation. And then let's look at crafting bench, which in the case is called a workbench. There's a furnace right there. It's called an ancient oven. Walls, you know, making, cooking. An anvil is rename and fix for low prices. That's sort of awkward there. Jukebox, which is actually named record player. Large chest. And then there's trap chests and stuff, and nothing new there. A bed. Ender chest, which is called, oops, I meant to press E. A magic chest, because the magic. Yeah. And an enchanting table. An end portal frame, which is black and white, because the end, again, is black and white. And then there was supposed to be some mobs there, but there weren't any real awesome mob textures, except for one that I would like to show you guys. The creeper. It's the only one that did get changed. Oh yeah, that's right, I have to go in easy mode. And there we go. So, as you can see, he has a collar on. He has a collar on. That's right, guys. He's got a collar around his neck. Yep. Nothing new with that. Now let's go on to my favorite part of the review, the redstone department. Where I have this simple little circuit showing you what each of these things do. So, to begin, if you know about the, let's say, like the sound you usually hear with the default stuff, guess what? It's pretty awesome. Yep. And we could look at what, and you could also say this also has the same thing. Pretty awesome. I mean, really, that's pretty cool. And now let's look at this. Nothing new with that stuff, but new redstone texture, which I sort of fixed it from the original, from an earlier version of the texture pack, and then brand new command block texture. Then wooden doors and iron doors are actually much different. So let's say this is just called a plain old door, and this is called a magic door because it's magic. Duh. Compared, a hopper is just called hopper. It's different. Dispenser and dropper, giving, dispensing. And a daytime sensor with these redstone lamps. It's just called a redstone lamp. I don't need to change that. And then here are some paintings, which are the same. Nothing new. Nothing new there. And now that we have covered all the textures, let's look at some of the sound effects. Turn up your speakers if you want for maximum experience. So let's begin our adventure with some TNT sounds. So let's just place the TNT and blow this up. That's one sound. Hopefully we will hear another sound because, you know, they're randomized. That's another sound. Because there's, oh, like at default there's 4 sounds in total, and it's doing that. And that was a different sound, and we should probably hear the last sound, which, nice little science fiction show sound. Now, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a challenge, and hopefully we hear that last sound. Oh well. You'll probably come across it when you get the pack. So, yeah, that's the TNT. And then, this is, and then, items have been renamed. So, for example, it's a leather hat, leather shirt, leather pants, leather shoes. And then, let's look at, and then, originally it's a laser gun, it's a bow, but it's a laser gun right now, and it's an ammunition. That's right. So, let's aim, and fire. Huh. It even makes some of those funny sounds when you hit the ground and such. Let's go hunting. Alright, well, let's just... Alright. Get the mushroom. Alright. There, oh well. And that's another new sound. And then some other new sounds, I believe. Oh yeah, there's a new sound that comes from if you fall too high, so I'll change my game mode to survival mode, and fall off this platform. Makes you feel a bit nostalgic, doesn't it? The old hurt sound, but that's however, that's only if you just hit the ground too hard. If you have, let's say, yeah, we're in easy mode. Let's say a zombie. There's a zombie. When he tries to attack me, come and kill me. He just makes the class for the current sound effects. Nothing new. Let's just get rid of all the slimes and annoying sound effects. There we go. That's better. And then, let's see, there's, and then, there should be some other new sounds too, like, for example, with anvil. So, let's grab ourselves an anvil. Where's an anvil? Where am I? Here's an anvil. So, let's drop one down. Just take a look at these for demonstration. And
I hope that didn't hurt anybody.
Originally, it was supposed to be something like, let's say, let's just stack a whole bunch of these on top of each other. So I'll just show you.
I hope that didn't hurt anybody.
And then you could drop it, and it would sound like this.
I hope that didn't hurt anybody.
That is exactly my own voice. So now that we've gone through that, let's rename our oak leaves to, how about Mr. Tree T. I hope that new item you just made comes in handy. See? Voice activated. And voice stuff. It's pretty awesome. And then, there have been some other... Oh, there's only one mod sound that's been added. And it's pretty interesting. You may understand the reference. If we go into easy mode and... make it night, and then go back into survival mode. You should probably understand this reference. Did you understand the reference? If you didn't, fine with me. So enough with all that sound effects, and if you want to find more sound effects, let's just go into some of the language stuff. Like, this is called notebook and pencil. This is called an iPad. Lols. iPad. Heh, instead of a map. A notebook and pencil. Let's just write a book with a bunch of random letters. If you sign it, can you edit it? Not so much. Let's just give it a random name. Have that. And that. Alright, and then let's look at some other new stuff, such as, let's see, ancient oven, ladder, snow, and the spider web. That's different. And that's a magic chest, head, and emeralds, and emeralds, diamonds, redstone have exclamation points. Now let's look at the potions. So instead of splash potions, you get throwable potions, and I should probably fix that in a later update of the resource pack, because they all look like splash potions. Failure. Yeah, I'll probably fix that. So, potion of more hearts is healing, which is actually regeneration. Desire to swim in the lava is supposed to be fire resistance, fire swimming. Sonic the Hedgehog, sonic speed is speed, though. And, instant heal, which is instant health. Instant heal 2. Night vision is normal. Inability to harm instead of weakness. And human sword instead of strength. Snail speed instead of slowness. And there are some other things. I mean, you can check them out. That would be a spoiler. I should probably fix this. Guys, don't expect this to be in the final version. So, glistening melon. And cauldron. And all that stuff is all the same. And then, let's look at a lighter, which is 7-foot and steel. Compass needs to be fixed soon. And then a bunch of new food textures. And they've been named train track instead of, you know, rails. And then you want to, and then we can look at one more thing. Probably one of my most favorite things about this resource pack are the music discs, and we're just gonna, almost all of them have been replaced. And I don't remember every single one that has been. Far has not been replaced. That one's been replaced. That one's been replaced. That one's been replaced. Wait. Board has not been replaced. And 11 and wait have been replaced. And some of these came from the Incomplete Tech website. So if you want, and many YouTubers use these as some of these songs, and some of them I made myself. Woo! So, record player. So, let's begin with our record. So, for disc 13, we get a familiar tune. The next disc that has been changed is, which one? Blocks. And this is what it sounds like. This is actually a song I made myself. I put it in a couple of my other videos, including the first video I've ever uploaded. And it's perhaps one of my favorite songs that I've made. Okay, 3 cheers for me. Hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. Next disc is under the name of Chirp, and it is a song from the Incomplete Tech website. Let's Play. It's a sort of Russian sounding song that sort of sounds like sort of Tetris sort of type song. Let's listen. Catchy, isn't it? Does that remind you of blocks falling down? You're trying to, put them in the right places and make lines, and then eventually fill them to the top of the screen, and you're like, I've been paying too much attention to the music. This one has also been changed, also from the Incomplete Tech website. It's been using a couple of videos I know about. Let's Play. It's actually rather short. Now let's go on to this one that's called, remember, these are not the original titles of the songs. This is just what they're called in the game. In the download, it'll tell you the exact names of the songs. Just so you know. Let's listen to this one. This is also from Incomplete Tech. I used it in the trailer for my Star Wars PvP map. You can check that out if you go to my channel and check it out. Or you could just click the annotation on your screen right now and check out that trailer. Nice tune. And now this one is called, it's Doll. And let's listen to it. Let's give it a sec. This is actually the first song I made on Music Creator 6. And it is rather short, and I used it for the intro for my mod showcase videos. Well, now I am. And my first ones I cannot. And this one finally is from Incomplete Tech. It's been used in a wide number of YouTube videos. Merry go. Let's do it again. Let's do the Masters. This is how you do the Masters. And finally, well, almost second to finally, we're going to check out this disc. This is a song I made myself. It's called The Rooster Dance. Interesting, isn't it? It's meant to sound like a rooster. Finally, this last disc we'll be looking at is something else, and it is actually a song I made myself. It's called Relax Cafe. I used it in one of my videos, yeah, but it's a nice little relaxing tune for a cafe scene. That was the end of that review, and again, I made it myself. Yahoo! And you can check it out in the description below. Download it now, or else, because it's so awesome, and seriously, it may be fun to play around with on multiplayer servers. And if you have an opinion, leave a comment. If you like the video, leave a like, and if you really like it, favorite it, and if you want more, subscribe to the Master43 Network. And hopefully if you have this, you're probably a big fan of me, huh? Anyway, stop the music. Okay, shut up, you. There we go. See you again.